So today we're at the randomly picked place in the 13th Walking Highlights draw. So far this is looking like a really interesting place and I was excited to come here. So let's go and see what it's like.
Today I'm in Simonsbath in Somerset. I'll be starting here in Ashcombe car park and then going out of it, turning right onto this bridleway through this wood, and then we'll be going close by to the River Barle, so we should see some wonderful scenery of the valley, and then I'll carry on going along the bridleway close to the river all the way down here, and we'll be just stopping off at Cow Castle for a look and then carrying on and then going up this bridleway, and it will take us up the hill, and then we will be going along here and we should see some stunning views once again of the valley below, and we'll carry on going this way all the way down here through the wood, and then at this point I may consider going to the pub depending on how I'm feeling, and then I'll be going back to the car. So join me on my walk to see how I get on.
Right, here we go then. So I'm starting in Ashcombe car park, and there seems to be plenty of spaces here, and I think you can drive up to the other section for more spaces. Here you go, here's some information for you which is great, telling you about the Exmoor National Park and the things that you will see. Look, there you are, always like those, don't I? You are here, and you got Excleve, Birch Leave Wood, Sawmill, Flexborough. So yeah, and look at that, that's the map of well, the boundary shown there as well and where you are. Brilliant, I like that, good start. Okay, so you have to pay here, it's pay and display. You must bring coins, okay, because you can't do contactless, but it's £3 and you get the whole day of being able to stay here, which is fantastic. So before I forget, actually, the car park does have a toilet, which is fantastic, isn't it? Because if you've driven here on a long journey, that's the first thing you think about, isn't it? So that's really good having that facility there. So we've got to go right down here on this main road, and yeah, there's the pub in front of us here. It's a lovely day, and instead of wearing my wellies, as you've seen me wear a lot of recently, I'm wearing my walking boots, and I've also got a cap on today and sun cream on my neck, because I think, well, it was sort of hitting 20 degrees. It might have gone down a bit, but it is quite warm. But yeah, Exmoor Forest Inn pub. Now there's yeah, look at that, you've got at the pub here, you've got beef, lamb and venison, and it says from our farm in Simonsbath. Well, you can't get much more local than that, can you? And there's a nice sitting out area at the pub. We need to cross over here though. We need to go up here. I did miss it, I did walk down a little bit, not too far, but up here, nice and dry. There you go, Ashcombe car park public bridleway, pick stones. Right, okay, hopefully that's not going to trip me up. Right, here we go then, folks, into the woods. Just got to brush through these branches. How steep is this going to be then? I'm prepared for steepness today, I must say, being in Exmoor. Yeah, so today I brought with me 2 bottles of water, because I don't think one's going to be enough. Because you can, yeah, when it's this warm, you've got to keep hydrated, haven't you, and that. So we'll soon be getting close to the River Barle, and I did some of that when I was in Dulverton, which is not too far away, but I wonder what the river looks like at this point of it, because it was quite a strong current down at Dulverton. Be good to compare. So down there somewhere is the river. You can kind of hear it in the distance. Oh, look at that over there. Look how steep that is. Wow. You just sort of forget that that's there, I suppose, until you see the area again. Wow. For some reason I just thought it was going to be quite flat over there, but it's not. Oh, it's nice all the shade. Not that I'm complaining about the sun. It'd be nice to just be in the sun again. Well, we've got to go through our first gate coming up here. Quite straightforward, little hook that just comes off. Whoop. Mind those stones or flints down there with your feet. So we're joining on to another path here, and there we go, another sign, good to see. Wheel Eliza, Cow Castle. Some of those mentioned on the map there in Ashcombe. Ah, lovely. A perfect day for this. A great pick really, wasn't it, for coming here today. He's busy on the gorse on the left of me here, but there you go, look at this. This is what I meant why I was excited to come here. It almost feels like somewhere in another continent in a way, doesn't it? And on the left here you've got this steep bank as well. But yeah, we are doing a loop today. So definitely didn't need the wellies. Unless there's another boggy part that never dries. But we'll see. Beautiful scenery this, isn't it? Really is. The Exmoor experience. And this is a really nice path to walk on so far, folks. Really is. Well maintained, as you can see. Seeing quite a few people today, which is really nice. I'll give you some information now about Simonsbath. So it's a village in the centre of Exmoor. The large Simonsbath house was the original residence of John Knight's family, who farmed Exmoor in the 1800s and built farmsteads and divided the moor into plots with stone walling, most of which we still see today. The River Barle passes through the valley, rising only a few miles to the west of Pinkery Pond. Pinkery Pond was also built by John Knight, but it is not certain for what reason. There are signs of a canal or leat going towards Simonsbath from the pond, but it was never completed. There is a sawmill that the National Park restored and is now used to cut sessile oak for signs and gates. It is powered from a leat getting water further upstream of the river. On the other side of the road is Bovey's Tea Rooms. there is a good sized car park where several good walks start from. And yeah, there's some highlights when you come here. So you've obviously got the walk along the River Barle Valley and up to Prayway Head. You've got the restored sawmill. You've got Pinkery Pond, X Head and Wheel Eliza. And there is a Simonsbath festival in May and June. That's beautiful, isn't it? Lovely shot there. And yeah, great shot. We're going to be impressed in a moment, folks, when we go around this corner. I think this is what I saw online about this place, the pictures. There it is. Oh wow, this is absolutely wonderful. It really is. Cool. I think this is better than the pictures actually that I saw online. Cool, wow. And it just zigzags a little bit, doesn't it? It's just that moment of taking it all in, isn't it? Just bear in mind that there isn't a lot of signal down here, because as you can expect, because of being all the way down from up there and all that. So yeah, but when we come back, we're going to be going up there, I believe. Got a miniature little waterfall there, look. And then this comes over the path and then meets the River Barle. There's so much scenery here that you've got to keep stopping, obviously, and admiring it here. Around a sharp bend here, sort of moving away from the river. Hard to get enough of that, isn't it? You can't. So up here, and as soon as you go just round this corner, it seems a lot more quieter from the river. Now the time is 2:21, so I think it's time to get lunch. So I'm going to go down here, and I have brought my my camping chair with me. So yeah, ideal. There's a few people about. Don't blame them. So we'll just go down here, and yeah, we'll set the chair up. Oh, what a treat having a chair to sit on when you're going walking. really is, and it actually got in my rucksack without too much of an issue, really. But yeah, okay, I'm going to have my lunch and take this in, which is absolutely extraordinary, beautiful, all the words you can think of, and I will catch you in a bit. Just to say, always leave no trace. So anything that you do take here, any rubbish, please take with you. Right, let's carry on then, folks. Okay, back we go. But does that mean around here, or does that mean over there? But I suppose if it was over there, then there would be another sign to say don't enter, it would be locked, wouldn't it? So, right, we'll carry on. We're going towards, is it Pick Stones? And is there going to be a bit of a climb coming up here? Could be a little bit. Bit of gorse to get through here, just careful of that. Don't want it to prick you here. Oh my goodness, I thought we had to go through that bit there, but we don't. We're going up this way. Bit of a steep one here. Yeah, it is steep, blimey. Right. Careful of the blinking ankles. Yeah, we're all right. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, so there's a sign there. Just going to check that out. And there's the path. This looks like the main path that we need to go on. What's that say? Sorry about being out of breath. Oh, I see. Wheeler Lee's cottage ruins. Please do not climb on walls. Oh, awesome. There it is then. Let's have a little look. Oh my goodness, that is quite a small cottage, isn't it? Well, I suppose the rest of the ruins are along here. Yeah, this is the path we needed to go on. Oh wow. Look at that. People used to live here. Amazing. So what does this sign say? Does it just say the same thing? Yeah, same thing. Wow. It's amazing to see history. Yeah, you can't really go wrong around that bit. It's just because I came off and had lunch. And yeah, you just follow the path round here. And yeah, and then we've got a bit of a drop from the look of it here off this gate. So this bit you've got to be careful from the look of it. There's a lot of stones sticking out, so just keep yourself checking where you're walking. You can see the sheep over there, right on the edge. Goodness me. And they're really living the life of the extreme, aren't they? Oh, just saw a dragonfly go past quite close. I can't believe those sheep though. I really can't. If they're doing that every day, they must have massive muscles in their legs. It is steep. Well, this is looking new. I've never seen anything like this. So what do? Just lift it up, I presume? And then, wow, yes. The first time I have seen that. I like it though. I like it. That is cool. Maybe we'll see more of those, or maybe we won't. But yeah, it's a new gate, and yeah, look at that. Amazing, amazing. Well, we've just got to go down here a bit, and hi there. Got some like they almost remind me of like little tiles. I don't know why. Look, doesn't it? And then we're going. Oh yeah, this is a lovely little bit, isn't it? Full of character. And yeah, two people are appreciating this part of the walk. It really is, and I think there is going to be a lot of highlights on this one. And then another gate. Yep. Right, we've got a signpost coming up here once again, and it's almost pointing to over the river here. Permitted byway, I think the BW means, doesn't it? Simonsbath via Fords. Oh, okay. Well, maybe if I had my wellies I might, but somewhere around here it is. Anyway, so we will want to go to Cow Castle, so we'll carry on following this. But just breathtaking. You could just stop here for a picnic or whatever, and yeah, I must say I really do like the River Barle, and it's great being able to see it again. And at the end of the video I'll put the Dulverton walk for you to watch if you want to see more of the river. And as you're walking along here, you can hear all these different bird songs that you don't normally hear. You don't hear your typical pigeon. Well, you hear the pheasant, but not that often. Oh, yeah. I knew I wouldn't be disappointed, folks, coming here. If you're in a position where you could do this, you've got to do it. You really have to do this. At some point, you've got to come here and experience this whole Simonsbath Valley walk. You really do. So we're actually at Cow Castle. I've just been told by some walkers. And this is the Cow Castle Hill. So you can go in here for a swim if you want to. I was very tempted today, actually. And then we're going to carry on up there. But yeah, nice little spot here and not too busy. Right, so we are climbing up Castle Hill. Yeah, nice little area there. Oh, nice breeze. That's nice. Right, look at this lovely, this is an old wall, isn't it? So we've got a little bit of data now, signal, but I'll just give you a bit of information about Castle. It's an Iron Age hill fort in the River Barle Valley. It can be reached on foot, on and an easy walk 2 miles from Simonsbath alongside the River Barle. There we go. Just got a bit of a climb up here. Careful of these stones. And down here. God. Again, it's just wonderful. For a minute then I thought we had to go through that, but we're okay. We've got a bridge over here, so we're all good. No worries at all with that. Okay, so there's a path that I'll go up on, and this will then take us round back on the high ups part of it, back to Simonsbath in a moment or two. There's a sign, so Simonsbath 3 miles, back the way we came, and Witherpool 3 miles. I'm not going any further than that, so I'm going to go up here, presumably. Oh my goodness, where's the path? Right, I'll get up to the top and then take the left. Oh. I think this is Picked Stones Hill, so that'll explain why it's quite a challenge for me, but we've got to look out for a left turn very soon because this path carries on and you could easily just miss it. So we've got to be careful. Don't want to do any more than we don't want to do any more that we don't. I'll start again. We don't want to do any more than we need to do. I've just noticed the left turn, which is music to my ears. So we'll go down here, and this is basically the path back to Simonsbath. How long is it going to be then? Let's have a look. Still 3 miles, I expect. Simonsbath via Picked Stones. Right. Okay. Right, it is what it is. Picked Stones just sounds really like challenging when I hear that name. It's like you're in for a treat. Can you take on picked stones? I don't know why, but my brain wants to say pickled stones for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna, oh, this is lovely. Nice and flat. Hopefully, like I said earlier, it will be like this all the way back, but I doubt it. Okay, Simonsbath 2 miles. Okay, right. Very doable, not too bad. Could be a lot worse. So down this sort of like farm track. And this is the views, folks, you're getting up here. Nice on the feet, this. I'll set the dogs off again. Yeah. Some bunny rabbits there, look. You might see them. Are we going into a ploughed up field here, are we? It looks like we are. Okay, that's all right. I've just got to go up a bit here. Look at this. Look at that. What an entrance into a field. There's some people right down the bottom there walking. You might see them. And that's where we were earlier. Oh, that's Cow Castle, isn't it? I recognise the wall. Yeah, it must be. Okay, doing all right. Just like the whole, like the different layers of all the hills all put together. So you've got that right next to you most of the time. It's such a special experience. It really is. Got to put the brakes on a little bit down this bit. Yeah, you can see the path, can't you? The way it waves around the valley here. We can see, can't you? I do wonder how long it will be. Feet are starting to hurt a little bit. Just a bit sore, you know. But I don't think anything to be worried about, but it's normal, isn't it? But I am looking forward to hopefully getting some new walking boots. I'm thinking crag hoppers. That's been on my mind for a long time. Well, we've just gone over a bridge and we're climbing up from what we saw in the distance. So hopefully not too challenging. But we'll see. By the way, really do appreciate all your comments. Yeah, great to hear where you are watching from. Had some comments from people from America, which is really cool. So yeah, yeah, let me know where you're watching from, and anything that you did like about this walk today. A couple of gates later. Okay, through another gate. We're on the right track. We've got the blue arrows. I can hear a cuckoo somewhere in the background. Right. I don't think it's loud. I don't think they're loud enough to pick up on the microphone though. Like, England on the map looks like a very small country, doesn't it, compared to a lot of other countries in the world. But then when you come to a place like this, it's just so open. You think, really? Is it that small? It's just, when you think, it is. But you feel so small in a world like this when you're walking and you don't see anyone for, potentially might not see anyone for like an hour or two. So we're on Winsterton Hill at the moment. I really appreciate all this pretty much flat path. Loads of dandelions there, all gone to seed. We're making good progress. I think we're about halfway now on the route back. Just came into another field, just walking through this one. So, is this walk gonna beat Crocombe? It is possible, folks, with the distance that we've done so far. But we shall see. I did not realise that this would be a contender. A random pond there, look, in this field. Well, we're going back into the woods now, so we're nearly home and dry. So you've got all of these blue marks which are really helpful, so you know where you're going. And yeah, just about there, look, keep your dogs on lead around livestock and that. So right, so which way have we got to go here? So that says, yeah, Simonsbath. Okay, so down here. And there we go. So this is the other path that we were on earlier. And there you go, Pick Stones. So we've been on that. And Ashcombe car park. So yep, this is the way we go. And the pub is just literally across the way here. So very tempting just to pop in there and just have a nice fresh J2O. What do I do? Look, it's literally right there. Tempted, so tempted. Oh, it's so inviting though. It really is. There. Right. All right. I'm gonna go to the pub. Oh, it's lovely to sit down again. Seems like a long time since I sat on that camping chair. But yeah, I have got the J2O, but I've got an apple and raspberry one. Nice change actually. I mean, they didn't have an orange and passion fruit, but it's fine. I like a change, it's nice, because if I keep having orange and passion fruit every time, I'm probably gonna get sick of it soon, aren't I? So, but yeah, there we are. Look, we're in the pub. Thought I'd sit inside just to sort of get an idea of the atmosphere in here. But yeah, really well decorated. You've got the restaurant right there in the back there. So you've got a nice sort of seating area outside, which is good. Now, the pub has its suppliers for food for like lamb, beef and venison from here in Simonsbath. So you really can't get much more local than that, can you? Which is awesome. I'm sitting right next to, I'll show you. You've got a nice little little fire there. It's yeah, it's nice. So sitting in a comfortable chair here. I mean, when you sit down, that's when you can really feel it, isn't it? You know. Another thing to say about the local produce is they've had that sort of connection for around 13 to 14 years. In 2022, the pub was fully refurbished, and its 10 double bedrooms were all individually stylishly decorated. It's got one family suite as well, which is always handy, isn't it? And they've got deep baths and big showers, their website says. So if you want to see more of Exmoor, it's worth staying here for a night or two, isn't it, to get the most of being in this area. Anyway, I am going to finish the J2O, and I will give you my thoughts on today of what I thought of the whole walk. There we go, the walk is complete. I did 12.4 kilometres in the end. So, folks, that means that is now second place. Crocombe stays as the longest walk, but Brompton Ralph gets knocked down from the top 3. But what an experience and journey we've had today. Absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Breathtaking, really breathtaking. Walking along and seeing the River Barle Valley. Amazing. There was so much to see as you went on your walk. You know, it was just incredible. But it is a long way. It is a long way, and it's not going to be suitable for every person, this. And my feet are stinging a bit, I must say, which is going to happen, isn't it? But yeah, it's I'm glad I did it. I mean, you don't have, like I say, you don't have to do the whole loop. You could just go, you know, along the some of the valley, and then sort of come back. You know, you could go to Castle and then walk back, and that's quite a way anyway in itself, isn't it? But yeah, really great. What a perfect day for this. I think to start with, when you're walking up the woods, it's not going to be for every person, and there is quite a bit of uneven ground, but at the same time, a lot of the path before I turned round was well maintained, which is great to see, isn't it? And also the parking arrangements, Ashcombe car park, yeah, you've just got to look out for the car park sign, basically. And like I say, you can park here for £3 for the whole day. But please, folks, just make sure you bring coins, because there isn't any contactless, or there's no facility to ring a number to pay for it. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, I mean, this car park has one lot of space, and then you can drive up to the next bit. I think it's just sort of like extra spaces. And also lovely to go to the pub as well, the Exmoor Forest Inn. Fantastic. I really, really do think this place is going to be high on my recommendations if I did like a top 10 list or whatever. Absolutely stunning. And if you have got I mean, if you're in a situation that you can go out and do this, strongly recommended, folks. You've got to do it. But if you can't, then it was great having you, you know, coming along with me on this walk and seeing it for the first time like I did. Anyway, it is getting late and it's 6:10, so I'm gonna head back. But before I do, I saw this little leaflet in the pub. So this has all the different celebrating music, art, talks and walks in Exmoor. Yeah, it's got loads of information on here. I'll just give you an example. So you've got like an evening with Jeremy Holtham, you've got Exmoor Society Walk, you've got Charles Court Opera, Exmoor Society Walk. Yeah, loads of information in there. I'm sure this will be online, so you've got some time to check that out. But anyway, great meeting everyone today, and yeah, fantastic, really great day. So thank you for joining us. Take care and join me for another walking journey very soon. And it's bye-bye from me in Simonsbath.